Happy prep week day 1. It's Monday, so we're going to talk all about the nutrition guide. How to read it, how to figure out which nutrition plan you are to follow, and then we might talk a little bit about meal planning, but we'll do a lot of that later. But right now I'm going to tell you how to figure out what meal plan you are to follow. If you already have the nutrition guide printed out, great. If you don't, let me tell you where to find it. There are 2 places you can find it. I am going to be posting it in this group in the info and files section of this group. You can find the info and files button at the top of the group feed. Okay, so if you go to the group feed, the top, you should see an info and files button. If you click that, then click files, it's in there. If you can't find it on there, if you have the Beachbody On Demand app, you go to 21 Day Fix and program materials, nutrition, you'll find the nutrition guide. So when you find it, you are going to first figure out your calorie bracket. Okay, there are quite a few to choose from, but there is a simple formula that you use to figure it out. This is the first step to figure out which bracket you fall into. Your current weight times 11. Okay, your current weight times 11, you're going to get what they call the caloric baseline. This is about how many calories you burn in a day. Then the second number is to find your maintenance calories. So you're going to take that first number, the caloric baseline, and add 400. Okay, so my caloric baseline was 1,232. If I add 400, 1,632, that's what we call maintenance calories. If you want to maintain your weight during this program, that's the number you're going to stick with, and that's the number that you need to find your calorie bracket. I'm going to work on maintenance calories, so I don't want to lose any more weight. I just want to tone. So I'm going to take my maintenance calories, which was 1,632, and find which calorie bracket I fall under. 1,632 would be, if you look at the calorie targets, I'm looking for my number. So I would be doing portion plan B. If you want to lose weight, you take that maintenance calories number, mine was 1,632, subtract 750. So whatever your maintenance calories was, in order to lose weight during this program, you're going to subtract 750. Mine is under 1,200. If I wanted to lose weight, technically it's saying I should eat about 800 calories a day, which is not healthy. You should never go under 1,200 calories, even more depending on your size and body type and your height and your age and all that stuff. But if your calorie target for losing weight happens to be under 1,200, always stick with plan A. Don't go below plan A. There isn't even a plan that's below that, but don't try to eat less. Stick with plan A. So once you find your calories, your baseline for that, the number for that, then you are going to match it up with the plan. Figure out where your calorie target is. Okay, so once you figure that out, then these brackets will tell you how many of each of these containers you get in a day. Hopefully you purchased these containers because they're super helpful. If you did not, I can send you a link to them, or you can go on and find a little cheat guide that tells you about how much goes in each of these containers. I think this is the fruit and veggies, like 1 cup. The proteins and the carbs are 3/4 cup. So on. I don't really know the other ones. But if you don't have these and want them, I think they're $9.95 unless you're a discount coach, and then they're $7 something. So let me know if you want those. So you figure out which bracket you're under. So I'm going to stick with mine. So for me to maintain portion, I would be following portion plan B. So greens, I would get 4 a day. 4 of my green containers a day. Purples, 3. So purple is fruits, 3. My red, which is proteins, I would get 4 a day. Yellow, which are carbs, I'd get 3 a day. Blue, which are my healthy fats, I'd get 1 a day. Orange, which are seeds and dressing, I'd get 1. And then teaspoons, not tablespoons, I made that mistake the beginning. Teaspoons, which are nut butters and oils, I'd get 4 a day. So this is how many of each of the containers you get in a day. Pretty simple. So there is no counting calories. You don't fill the container and then figure out how many calories are in the foods that you put in the container. You follow the container system. You follow the list of foods that goes in the container systems, which I will show you in a minute. And you don't have to count calories. So when you're making your meal plan and you're thinking about filling these containers, getting in your containers a day, there is a cheat sheet of what foods go in each container. These, in the green container, it gives the list of the top ones. This isn't a complete list. You can find a complete list in the nutrition guide. This is just one that's printed out with the best ones. And there's the purple container, red container, blue container, oils and nut butters, which are the teaspoons, and carbs. Okay. They're all written down here or in the nutrition guide that you can print out. So when you are thinking about your week ahead, you want to be looking at these foods that are here and filling it out based on the foods that are accepted, that are appropriate, that go in the containers. I will be posting weekly my meal plan as a sample. If you happen to be in plan B for either maintenance or losing, you can follow my meal plan. You don't have to follow it 100%. It can be just a sample. And if you want, I can send you a link to a blank one that you can fill out yourself. But basically, you choose the foods that from the list that you know that you're going to eat. Prepare them ahead of time if that works for you. I am not one that prepares all of my meals on Sundays or Saturdays, but I do usually plan to do a bigger meal for dinner that I'll have leftovers for lunch the next day and do it that way. But you can prep them ahead of time if you want to. So if you have any questions about the meal plan or the nutrition guide, please let me know. If you need help finding which calorie bracket you fall under, let me know and I can help you. Please ask any questions in the comments below, and let's start with just understanding this nutrition guide. Look through it. If you can't find it, let me know. I'll help you there too. But first, check the info and files tab and look for nutrition guide in this group. You don't even have to leave this group to find it. If you can't find it, let me know and I'll help you. I'm here to help you girls with anything, so please reach out.